What up, though? And welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl and Lions Nation Unite. It's your man, Curt. Still today is Thursday. But what? It's September 1st. It's the first of the month. Get up, and catch your checks and come on. Oh, man, the first of the month, baby. On deck for today's show, Mike and I go over the Lions' initial 53-man roster, and then LL brings up the rear with the practice squad. Who are those 13 fellas on the practice squad? We're going to find out here shortly. But before we get into all that, man, it's time to bring in the rest of the crew. He got the skills to pay the bills on the first of the month, man. It's Big El Guapo from the Yak Town, baby. It's my man, LL Cool Torrance. What's going on, my guy?
So many expectations that I cannot meet. What's up, Prowl Nation? And good morning.
Man, we just talked about this off camera, man. It's the coaching pride of Jackson, Michigan, defensive line coach for the Jackson Northwest Mounties. Good luck on their first home game today, but it is who?
Yeah. It's the Wolf Lion coach, Mike Jones. What's going on, Lion fan?
Let's get this thing started
right now.
Let go.
It's Detroit Lions talk, baby. All right, y'all. So the 53-man roster is here, and we got a few surprises. But Curt, go and lead them off with the offense, man. Tell them who made it.
All right, so we have our 53-man roster. Yeah, I know what it is. So we got two quarterbacks. We got Jared Goff, and we got the new guy, Nate Sudfeld, came over in a really early morning move yesterday, right after the show aired. Then we have three running backs. We got DeAndre Swift, Jamal Williams, and we got Netflix or Mr. Icy Hot himself, Craig Reynolds made the 53-man roster. Next up, we got our wide receivers. We got five of those jokers, man. We got DJ Chark, Josh Reynolds, Amara St. Brown, the Sun God, Khalif Raymond, and Quintez Cephas is in the building. For our tight ends, we got four of those fellas. We got TJ Hawkinson, Brock Wright, you know, Jim, the late Jim, that's his guy, Brock Wright. Then we got James Mitchell, the young fella, rookie out of Virginia. And then we have Virginia Tech. And then we have Shane Zylstra, stepped up and made the roster. Then we have nine big fellas on the offensive line to round out the offense. We got Taylor Decker, Jonah Jackson, Fred Ragnow, Big V. I ain't finna say that name, boy. I ain't finna hurt myself. And Penei Sewell are the starters. We have our backup four guys. We got Matt Nelson, center Evan Brown, guard Tommy Kramer, and another guard Logan Stenberg. Man, so we have all those guys on the offensive side of the ball, and we kind of talked about this a little bit off camera. And you look at it. We had a guy come over yesterday. The Lions brought in Nate Sudfeld and waived David Blau. And I told you guys a couple of days ago that we had a report that they were going to move on from David Blau. And I think they expect him to clear waivers and come back to the practice squad. I think he's one of those guys. They got 16 slots. We only filled 13. I think they would expect him to clear waivers today and come back on the practice squad. By the time you watch this show, it may have already been happening. But Nate Sudfeld, I know some fans like, oh, yeah, we got to back up. Some guys are like, oh, he sucks. I don't know, man. He's a backup. Hopefully, we never have to see his ass on the field because Jared Goff is staying healthy, man. But like I said, I expect Blau to be back on the practice squad here sometime today. Shocked the Lions only kept three running backs. I'm like, three? Yeah. That's it? I'm like, okay. Yeah. They waived Justin Jefferson to claim the defensive tackle. We'll talk about the new defensive tackle when we get to defense. But as far as the rest of the offense, there was no really surprises to me. I like the Logan Stenberg. He stepped his game up in the preseason. I think he earned his spot on the roster. Those tight ends, I think they've earned their spots as well. You look at those young fellas, man, with Zane Shostra and James Mitchell, the governor. They earned those spots. Brock Wright I think he was already a lock for this roster. I just
Yeah.
think
Is
he
that his
was.
nickname?
Yeah, Brock. No,
that-
that's his name. Real name is Brock Wright. That's his name.
No. I'm
Oh.
talking about the governor.
Oh, the governor. Yeah, that James Mitchell. That's his nickname. He got it at, down in college. So that's his name was the governor. And with the rest of those guys, it's the usual suspects. I mean, the wide receivers are those guys we thought was going to make the roster. Anyway, we already know JG was going to be the starter. No surprises there. What do you guys think about the offense, the 53-man roster?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Keeping 4 tight ends was a surprise. Shane Zylstra, I mean he played good. So I thought he was gonna get practice squatted, but he made the roster, man. So hey, my shouts out to him. I'm also surprised that they only kept 5 wide receivers. I thought they would have kept 6, but they only kept 5. That's probably, making it so they don't have to cut nobody when Jameson comes back. They can just keep that core intact and then just add Jameson on. But yeah, and I told y'all Logan Stenberg was gonna make the roster, man. I told y'all that boy's up there,
Mr. Nasty,
man.
He finally showed up.
The time and the D.
he went from milk carton to Mr. Nasty. I'm glad to see him come back.
Him and Austin Bryan got their stuff together, man.
Yeah.
What you got, LL?
One guy I think that with the tight ends, and I forgot to mention this, is they kept one of those guys, and one of those guys may get reverted to the practice squad when Jason Kabinda comes back from injury. That's what because I think
you know what?
I think that may be the extra where the extra tight end comes in. Go ahead, my man. Excuse me, my bad. I just thought about that.
No,
I feel that.
You good? No, that's I had heard that last night. Last night I had checked out is it called the Detroit Lions podcast with Rising and
Jeff Rising, him and Chris,
and no disrespect to the other guy because I do not remember his name, but I think they had said that too. But another thing that may happen since we cut Jamar Jefferson to eventually sign the defensive tackle. It's believed that they did that so they could cut him a day later because they believe that he'll get picked up on the first day. So on the second day, they may be able to bring it back on the practice squad. I don't know, but as far as the guys that actually made it, congrats. I'm in line with you in that thinking with Shane Zylstra maybe might be that odd guy out once they start to bring some guys back. Like in what Coach Mike said, we only kept 5 wide receivers because I guess they expect J-Mo to come back at some point. So, again, congrats to the guys that made it. And I'm excited for whatever we're doing next.
Yeah, J-Mo he coming back, man. He already running. He already running. He gonna be back in the building, man. I agree with 100%. I already know he gonna be some big things coming for that offense when he get him in the building. But you know what I'm saying, you know what it is, man. That's the offensive side of the ball, man. So go ahead, like the video, comment on the video, share the video, man. Get this content to more Lions fans just like yourself. And I gotta apologize if you were looking for the link yesterday on social media, man. I forgot, man. I was doing homework, man. But we're gonna make sure we handle that thing. We handled it today, man. I'm in school, man. Hey, sometimes you know what I'm saying. Players mess up. I know. What did they say? Players mess up. so right. You know what it is, man. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. What you waiting on, man? You keep coming back for more. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel and be a part of Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors, man. And while you hanging out with us, man, go ahead and check us out on Lions Nation Unite. See the shirt, man. It's your ultimate virtual hangout for Detroit Lions fans. So go over there. You can check us out right there in the app, man. You ain't got to leave. You can download it in the Google, Android, or Apple app stores, or go to lionsnationunite.com. While you're over there, man, you can grab your shirt like Curt still right here in the lnushop.com. It's always game day in the Gameday shop right there in lnushop.com. All right, man, let's go ahead and get to this defense, man, because it's a boatload of brothers on the defense, man. What we got, Coach Mike?
Yeah, so first of all, we kept 6 interior defensive linemen. As you know, Benito Jones was the latest addition. So subsequently, Jamar Jefferson, he got released.
We're gonna holler at you. We're gonna holler at you, bro. We're gonna holler at you.
Peace out, my brother. So the interior D-line goes as this. Michael Brockers, Aleem McNeil, Levi Anzarike, which is a good sign that Levi is not placed on IR or pup or none of that. Isaiah Biggs, Demetrius Taylor, and Benito Jones. And you know what? I'm satisfied with this. Because now we've added 2 more 300-pounders to this D line, and Isaiah Biggs and Benito Jones.
Boy, his name is Bugs, bro.
I mean, you Bugs. I mean, my bad. It looked like Biggs to me at first. You know, it looked like Biggs. I'm calling. His normal name is Biggs. I'm calling Biggs. No, but Bugs. Yeah, man. I mean, Bugs and Jones. They both over 300, and that's what we needed. That's what we was missing, and I'm happy with that, man. I'm definitely good with that. So now you want to go over to the edge rushers. We got Aiden Hutchinson, Charles Harris, Julian Okwara, Austin Bryant, and John Comiskey. I don't think there's any surprise there at those guys.
The commission.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The governor, the commissioner.
Yeah.
The councilman next, the alderman next.
It might be something like that. Linebackers, we got Alex Anzalone, Derek Barnes, Malcolm Rodriguez, Chris Board, and Josh Woods. I think Josh Woods, he made the roster, man. He did what he was supposed to do, man, and he made that roster, man. Now we kept 6 corners, and a few of these might be a surprise. Mania Warrior, Jeff Okuda, Will Harris, Bobby Price, Chase Lucas, and Mike Hughes. Yeah, man, that surprised me a little bit, but I'm gonna get y'all comments on that in a second. The safeties, Tracy Walker, Deshaun Elliott, Ifatu Melanfanwu, Kirby Joseph, and Juju Hughes. Then we're gonna go on to the 3 specialists, or the 4 specialists, I should say, or 3 specialists. Jack Fox is the punter, long snapper Scott Daly, being mentored by the mule, and then the kicker Austin Seibert. He made the squad, and Riley Patterson got waived. Riley Patterson actually got picked up by somebody, as I seen.
He got claimed yesterday. Yeah, Jacksonville, the Jaguars. He got claimed. He was the only player that we waived got claimed. Yep.
So yeah, man. All in all, there were a few surprises, but what do y'all think? Who surprised y'all the most? That made this defense?
Probably Bobby Price, man. I mean, but I really can't say there was any really big surprises for me. That Benito Jones was a nice pickup. Oh man, that dude, he is a furniture mover. That's a big fella right there. He's a good replacement for John Pennicini. He's got good push and movement up front. He's able to get off blocks, man. I just think there wasn't any room for him left on the squad down. He's not a bad player. I just think that they had a crowded defensive line down there in Miami. They stacked on their defense. So he was kind of the odd man out. And I like that big fella, man. I kind of watched some of the highlights on that dude. Like I said, man, that dude it's gonna be some slow singing and some flower bringing up front with him and McNeil up front. Woo-wee! I'm loving that right there, man. You know what I'm saying? 1-2 punch. You can rotate him in and out. There is no rest for the weary when you're facing those 2 big fellas.
And then you got Isaiah coming back, man.
We got some furniture movers up front now. That was the girth that Dan Cameron was talking about in his the first press conference of training camp, where he said we needed to add some girth. He got some girth for your ass right there. That big fella right there, man. What you got, LL?
Well, my surprise, maybe Bobby Price and maybe Juju Hughes. I think you said was the extra safety that made it, right?
Yeah.
So, but I do think, again, what we kind of said on the last part, I think that some of these guys may be, I don't want to say victims, but casualties once some other guys start to come back, or somebody, we decide to sign somebody else throughout the season. Some of these guys might be on the chopping block. But I do like, of course, I do like the Benito Jones signing. What's going on with Malcolm Brown? I've seen headlines saying he's going to join the Lions, but I ain't seen nothing else.
I don't think it's gonna happen now. With the waiver pickup, think about it. I think about it like this, because even though that Jones got waived, Jones got waived. When the Lions picked him up, it's going to be cheaper to have Jones than it is to have Brown, because all the guarantees still revert to Miami. So any guaranteed money that Jones had on his contract still is paid by Miami. So
I understand. I mean,
yeah.
maybe Malcolm Brown's still coming or not. I don't know. I wouldn't mind it. I don't think, one extra big guy in there, whatever,
Yeah.
A little added depth. But yeah, so those are my surprises, probably Bobby Price and Juju Hughes. And I'm glad to see, like we said, yes, I'm glad to see Demetrius Taylor make it. I'm glad to see, like you said, Coach Mike, that Levi is not on any kind of injury list or anything like that. And another thing, Bobby, that's what I was going to say earlier. Bobby Price might be a casualty once Jerry Jacobs comes back, because it's being said that he's really wants to get back on the field and things like that. I guess he's getting ready or very close to being ready. So whenever he is ready, I think that they'll probably bring him on. They're not going to rush him back at all. But once he is ready, he's going to come back, and maybe it might be Bobby Price or Juju Hughes that we see head out once he does.
Man, can I say something about Jones, man? And I just recognize this, man. I have never seen the male version of Bonita. The male version name of Bonita is Bonito.
You know what? I didn't think of that.
That's the male version name of Bonita is Bonito.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I just noticed. I'm like, man, that's the male version of Bonita. That is crazy.
That's a nice random ass observation.
That is a random ass observation, man. Hey.
I know you with the hip hop culture, Curt, but don't call him Bonito Apple.
No, I ain't doing that, man. I do it for the culture, man. Hey, he make a sack, man. They might play it in the stadium, man. Hey, Bonito Apple Bob, we got it going on, man, with the sack, brother. I ain't even mad at it. Man. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. What? Go ahead.
You know what? Okay. I do think that it is a surprise that we did keep 6 corners, because them last 3, you really got to keep one of them. You know what I'm saying? I really do think you keep one. You don't keep Bobby Price.
You keep Chase Lucas. You keep Chase Lucas.
Yeah, you keep Chase Lucas. Mike Hughes did play some big games. So man, that's just
your boy may be them eye man out, Coach. Your boy may be that.
Listen, really alone, your boy, man. Really alone, man. Y'all need to stop it, man. Your boy may be like.
We may be like, hey, man, why don't you go ahead and hop on the practice squad for me, bruh? You know what I'm saying? You can run the grill at practice. You can drive one of these food trucks. With all that being said, man, hey, man, go ahead and do us a favor, man. Like the video, comment on the video, share the video, man. The family discovery topic for today is, what do you think of the Alliance initial 53-man roster? Let's tell us what you think, man. Drop us a comment in the comment section. We know you're going to talk about it in the live chat, man, but go ahead and drop us in the comment section, because today we don't have them. No comments today, man. We didn't get none from y'all yesterday. So go ahead and drop them, man. We love to hear from y'all, man, on what's going on with the team and the show. So drop us a comment in the comment section of the video, man. We really appreciate that thing going forward. But finally, discuss the topic again. What do you think of the Lions of initial 53-man roster? It's not done yet, people. So buckle up, Buttercup. It's the next couple of days may be hot and heavy, because you never know who may be not on the roster today will be gone tomorrow. So we'll see what's going to happen with that coming up here in the next couple of days, man. But we got some more players that's came back to the D on the practice squad. Y'all know what day it is. It's the first of the month, so I got to kick it to the county check pimp himself, my man LL Cool Tones, man, to talk about who made the practice squad.
Somebody gonna watch this and like, who are they talking about? That's not the Torrance that I know. But yeah, so a lot of these go take a look at the practice squad. A lot of these guys, at least to me, none of these guys are surprises. It's a couple of surprises that are not on this list, but we only have 13 on this list at the moment. So we're just leaving a little bit of room to grow, I do believe. But at the top of this list, we got Coach Mike's play cousin, Justin Jackson. Wide receiver Tom Kennedy, of course, who we all figured we'll see back. Wide receiver Maurice Alexander. Tight end Derek Deese Jr. Tight end Garrett Griffin. Let me do that over. Tight end Derek Deese Nuts. Tackle and Mr. Practice Squad, from what I understand, Dan Skipper. Another guy who I'm glad to see back. You know, we kind of got to see a little bit of him and a little bit more on him in Hard Knocks. Albina Ezzy, edge James Houston, or just linebacker. Defensive tackle Bruce Hector, who had a decent camp in preseason. Linebacker Jared Davis, glad to see back. Linebacker Anthony Pittman, who had a solid camp. Cornerback Savion Smith, and nickelback or cornerback defensive back AJ Parker. Like I said, all of these guys I am glad to see back. It's a couple that I thought we may see back, but they want to go out and see what they can do, and that's I thought we might see Khalil Pimpleton back. It's rumored that Godwin Ikebukwe was expected to be back, but he was like, "Fuck y'all," because I don't like how y'all did me. So he's I don't know if he got picked, or you say he's on the kicker is the only guy that got picked up. So
yeah,
he
he's
might
the only
still
guy
be
that
out
got
there.
claimed.
So maybe God want to, after he, drink some Kool-Aid, have a bologna sandwich. Maybe he'll feel a little bit better.
Yeah, he'll be out when this one go down.
Right.
So,
he'll be out when this one go down. Yeah.
But yeah, that is the practice squad. Is there any surprises that made it? Any surprise names that you do not see on there? And any analysis on these guys here?
To be honest with you, they kept if you look at that practice squad, you got some good names on that practice squad.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's a pretty deep practice squad. You have
it kind of make me fear that, like, because I know that we can only protect a certain number of them. So a lot of these guys may end up getting snatched up.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these guys, man. You got some practice squad players that can come in and give to the active roster if need be, and give some quality minutes in some short stretches.
Yeah.
I'm liking our practice squad. I think Blau and Jefferson will be back on the practice squad. I'm not sure. I know Khalil Pimpleton was traveling to New York to check out their practice squad or kind of get a tryout for those guys. So it may be one of those things. But overall, I'm happy with our practice squad. I'm like, that's a pretty deep practice squad, and it's only got 13 guys on it. You got 3 more spots to fill. So I'm liking our practice squad.
Yeah. So I was just reading that you actually can dress 2 practice squad players for the 53-man roster, making 55 active on the roster. And I'm dressing Justin Jackson. If I'm the Lions, I'm dressing him because we only got 3 running backs.
Yeah.
So I'm dressing Justin Jackson, and maybe Maurice Alexander. To have a 6th receiver. But all in all, yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Curt. This is a pretty damn good practice squad. Because a few of those guys make rosters anywhere else. They're probably 3rd stringers, but they make rosters. So I'm good with it, man. The Cam Darling, Tom Kennedy made it. Which let y'all know, man, if he was that special, somebody would have picked him up. He was on waiver wire. Like I know y'all was having videos like, man, I can't believe. I mean, he was there. He was there for everybody. He was there. Look, he was there. He was out there.
You know what this is? That's me looking at the shade that goes my shade just through.
I'm just saying, man. He's something happens to our receivers. We know we got Tom Kennedy, and we know he can come in. He can give us some good minutes, man. But come on, man. Y'all acting like he was about to get signed by the Patriots like right away.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if this was 2004. Say, it would have almost been right on the wall. He's going to the Patriots as a, joking, of course.
Yeah, I feel you, dog. It's all. I like to have Tom Kennedy back, man. He is a state. Him and Dan Skipper are like they are perennial. They in their practice squad Hall of Fame, man. They got
and Anthony Pittman getting there too.
They got turquoise jackets for the Hall of Fame, man. They finna get the practice squad Hall of Fame jackets, man. They got a ring and everything. It's all good. It's all good, man. Hey, man, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, man. Hang out with us right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors, man. We like bringing you some great content right here on the channel, man. If you want to get yourself some Lions gear, man, go ahead over to fanatics.com. The link's in the description below. Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. A small portion of the proceeds from that link go to help us grow the content on this channel. Go over and check out DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com. We got some nice little articles over there. We're building that content up for you over there. And while you're over there, get yourself some Prowl Nation gear at LionsOnTheProwlShop.com, man. And normally we would do my favorite segment, which is the comment cards. Again, we didn't have enough today, but please on today's video, drop us a comment what you think about the 53-man roster, or just the show, or whatever, man, you think about what's going on with the Detroit Lions right now, and let us know. And we'll pick 6 of those things to read on Monday's show. The next tape show we do is on Monday.
Tell us who got the best dollar conies in the area. Leave us a comment. Tell us who got the best dollar conies on the weekly deals around here.
Yeah, man.
Universal Coney Island on in the D on I can't even think of what it is, man. But yeah,
what is it? What's the name of it?
Universal Coney Island.
Oh yeah. All right. So with all that being said, man, it's time for, I guess, my man Garangia 12's fan of the show, friend of the show, Prowl Nation family member, his favorite segment, Dessert with your man Curt, is brought to you by Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. If you like how they look, you'll love how they taste, man. Go over to the Facebook page and link in the description below. If you don't do the Facebook thing, you can go over to Instagram or TikTok and see all that beautiful dessert footage. Delightful Bites, get your cookie on. Now, here's a couple cleanups, man. Like we talked about, fan favorites Justin Jackson and Tom Kennedy are back on the practice squad, but one guy we haven't talked about yet. The guy we traded for last year, Trinity Benson, was waived with an injury settlement. That makes him a free agent. He is no longer tied to Detroit. You know, we talked about the swing and the miss yesterday. He didn't revert back to the IR. We waived him with an injury settlement. That means that he is free to go out and play whoever he wants to. If he passes a physical. So Trinity Benson, man, you know what I'm saying? If you see me in this, you can say what up, though, man. I ain't mad at you, man. You know what I'm saying? You got brought here, you know, on your by somebody else. You didn't sign as a free agent. So, you know, you got traded for, and you tried your best, man, but sometimes things just don't work out. So good luck to you wherever you end up. Go back out to Denver, man. Smoke some weed or something. I don't know what you got going on, man. And then you could we're going on, man. But have a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night. And that's your Dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites, man. Custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. All right, now it's time to go ahead and take that stroll on over to the Wall of Fame, baby. First up, we got my man, the George Eagle was in the building. We got my man Q, or David Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Shayna the Insano, Dan Spanos is in the building, and my man Detroit Drew is rounding out that bronze members group. Man, we had a good time over in the gold members. We'll talk about that in a minute. But we got my man Batman of the 313. We got John Martin and Henry Wallace in our silver members, and the gold members, man. Mr. Reliable Michael Huck was in the building yesterday. He always got a good take. Lionel Deuce Bagia, Nicole was chilling out with us yesterday. Paul Jarose, man, the jazzy one, keeping it 100 in there. Michael Lewis, North and Ken, and a late addition to the meeting yesterday. The doctor was in. Dr. Detroit, man. Go ahead, and if you want to hang out with us on those Wednesdays at 3 p.m., upgrade your membership to the channel, to the gold members. Man, it's a good time. But to become a member of the Wall of Fame, just click that join now button in the description. Now it's time for what? Final thoughts on this Thirsty Thursday, man. And we're going to kick it to the Thirsty Thursday champion himself, my man, LL Cool Torrance, man.
Thirsty.
What you got, my man?
Well, happy Thursday, of course. I do, as much as, you know, I picked with, well, I didn't even say as much as, the bit that I picked with Coach Mike about Jamar Jefferson, I do like the move to cut him and bring in Benito Jones. That's going to what we all say that they need to do. They bringing in a little bit more toughness, a little bit more body, a little bit more girth to put in the middle there. I love it, man. I like the message of that sends, or at least the picture that it paints. You know what I'm saying? Is we got rid of that guy to bring in somebody that we actually need, and then he's gonna help enforce a bit. You know. So I just like that. Waving off as a guy to bring in another defensive guy. I love it, man. Congrats to the guys that made it. Congrats to the guys that didn't. Don't let this be the end. If it is the end, don't let this be the ultimate end. There's always something else you could do. Like Curt said, go out to Denver. You don't necessarily got to smoke no weed. Use $100,000 and invest in marijuana. You might make You might not make $15 to $20 million a year. You might make $2 million a year, but it's a worthwhile investment.
Okay. LL, that's good. I got you. I just want to say, for Finkel, It's a Universal Coney Island on Finkel on the west side, man. That's the one.
It's a Grandy's. It's a Grandy's on Finkel too.
Yeah, that's the one right there for them Conies. No, but I just want to say, man, we got a game tonight. Jackson Northwest Mountains. It's our first home game tonight. As you know, we went to Eden Rapids and whooped on their ass. So now, you know, we have our first home game. Everybody hyped up. We playing Gabriel Rashard from Ann Arbor. You know, they mollywopped Detroit University Prep last week, 52-14. So you know, it's about to be it's about to be a game today. We've got the helmet blew up and everything. So yeah, man, it's time, man, and just shout out to those guys who made the 53-man roster. You know, and shout out to those guys who did make the 53-man roster. I know that kind of hurts, man. I know, you know, that kind of hurts the wallet, man, and the pockets. I know brothers got bills and things like that, so I hope they find jobs somewhere else, man. But hey, happy Thursday, man. I will see y'all next week.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. So you know what it is, man. Right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. Man, go ahead and hang out with us on your favorite social media platform, man. I forgot to mention that. Go ahead and hang out with us on TikTok or Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Thursdays. I know my man keeps it 100 over there on LL's Instagram page on Thursdays, man. It's always got yourself some quench your thirst on a Thursday, man. But with that being said, man, Thursday, man, y'all know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is Free for All Friday, man. We got some good fun, talking hard knocks, talking the roster. So come and hang out with us, man. We're going to be live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you know what the song is. It's Friday, then, hey, it's Saturday, Sunday. What Free for All Friday, man? Come and hang out. We're going to have a good old grand old time on Fridays, man, talking Detroit Lions football. Man, football is here. This is the official opening week of the college football season because the Michigan Wolverines are playing this Saturday, man. I can't wait, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some Wolver Lions up in this joint this weekend,
sir.
Rooting for our amazing blue. So I'm happy football is back for college football. For, you know, some people played last week, man, but I don't count the college football starting until that amazing blue hits the field. So I can't wait to watch our guys on Saturday. To everyone who made the roster, congratulations. To everyone who didn't, you know what I'm saying? Good luck to you, man. And shout out to Brad Holmes. What for what? He bringing our guys from down here, because y'all know I live in North Carolina, the North Carolina A&T band.
I seen that.
At the game on the first game of that first Sunday in Detroit. So, you know what I'm saying? They're going to go ahead and show, because, you know, they show up and show out when they hit the field, man. If you don't know, if you ain't never watched Drumline down here in the South with them HBCUs, that's what they say. Game time is halftime. The biggest battle is between the bands. It ain't on the field. It's in the bands, man. And they get down. So go ahead and check them out, man. I hope they, you know, say we can get a chance to kind of see some of that, because, you know, sometimes you don't get that on the broadcast. I hope we get a chance to see some of that with the Detroit Lions posting what they did on the field, man. But shout out to the North Carolina A&T State Aggies for getting that honor from the illustrious alumni, Mr. Brad Holmes, bringing them up to Ford Field for the game, man. So it's Thursday. You know that the weekend is about to start. Some people gonna have some 4-day weekends. It's Labor Day weekend. It's the last weekend of the summer. So if you're putting some stuff on the grill, whatever, man, go ahead, be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't use no gas to light your grill. If you're using charcoal, use some lighter fluid, man, or get you some what's that? The already pre-soaked charcoal briskets, man. But please don't be using no gas to go like that, man. And be safe out there. Practice grill safety. Don't leave your grill unattended. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that, you know, with safety, if you got a gas grill, make sure all your lines are right, man, and you ain't nothing leaking. You know, you ain't getting no propane out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, just be safe out there. But enjoy, man. Have yourself some daddy sodas or some adult beverages and relax, man. And enjoy this last weekend of the summer, because
3-day weekend.
Fall is here, man. Fall is here, man. I don't particularly enjoy them, but you know what I'm saying? For all those pumpkin spice latte people, it's your time of the year. So go ahead, go to Starbucks or whatever you need to do, man, to get that thing going. But hey, fall is here for you. But I don't do that, man. I'd rather have a cognac than a damn going a pumpkin spice latte. But it's Thursday, man, and we like you right here on Detroit Lounge in the Prowl. So if you ate a coney today, or Burger King or Wendy's, we're not sponsored by none of those guys, you know what I'm saying? McDonald's and all those fast food restaurants, man, go ahead and get this napkin. Even if you had a tuna salad sandwich from your home, go ahead, wipe the crumbs off your face, finish your drink, and get back to work, baby. And whatever you do in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon. We love you, Jim, and pay your bills today, baby.